The second question we got for you today is what seemed like an infinite pool of just trying again is looking really shallow in my 40s, and my failures in life outweigh my success. I feel a darkness about me. I have wasted this absolute jewel of a life in a dead universe, and I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to accept it. I don't know how to be okay with it. If I was a god, I would smash out my existence for being boring and self-absorbed, but I can't seem to fix it no matter what advice people give me. So again, what do I always say about your past? The worst thing that you can do with your past is hold on to it. Holding on to your past is similar to a parasite. When a parasite latches onto you, it is something that sticks with you and will continue feeding off of you for the rest of your life. Your past is very similar to that. What has happened in your past, yes, it happened, but you need to be able to move forward from it. You need to be able to say and accept, yes, I may have wasted 10, 20, 30, 40 years of my life, but what am I doing right now to fix the situation? If you cannot do that, if you cannot practice good mental health, if you cannot move forward with your goals, if you cannot attain your goals, if you cannot motivate yourself, all of these things, your past is just going to look right at you and it's going to keep crushing you. You need to be able to take the parasite of your past off and tell yourself that I am not looking at my past anymore. The only reason when you should be looking at your past is if you're looking for an example to grow from something. That is the only reason why you should look at your past. You should never look at your past thinking that oh, I should have done this or I could have done that. You need to be able to look to your past and say, I learned this and I don't need anything else. Garbage. That's it. That's exactly what you need to do. And you also need to tell yourself again that you are good enough. You may have think about the past 10 years, 20 years as a failure, but you would not be the person who you are today if it wasn't for your failures. The successful person that you will grow into would not be born if it was not for the failures that you have. The beautiful person that you will become would not be that if it wasn't for your failures. So be thankful for your failures. Be thankful for all the times that you've tried and you failed. Be thankful for all the relationships that came and went because they helped build the person you are today. If you can't look at your past in a positive light, if you cannot look at your past and say, I can grow stronger from it, then you're constantly going to be plagued by it. I want you to get to a point where you are no longer plagued by your past, where you can look at it through a confident light and tell yourself, you know what? I grew from that. I'm proud of myself. And you have to just change your mindset. And I want you to really think you are the only person that is the catalyst to your success. It's not your friend, it's not your mom, it's not your dad, it's not your cousin, it's not your spouse. You are the only person getting in the way of your success. Your negative thoughts are the only thing that is getting in the way of your success. You need to be able to look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you are a winner every single day, because nobody is going to tell you that. But what are you telling yourself every single day? I'm a loser, I'm a failure, I can't do it, my life is wasting. But what are you doing today? How are you building yourself up today in order to grow stronger? Your past is always going to be there. Your tribulations will always be there. But what are you doing today to give yourself value? How are you building on your foundation in order to be successful in life? Those are the things that you need to do. You need to get the roadblocks out of your own way in order for you to be successful. Because I'm telling you, Once you stop feeding yourself all of these negative things that's on social, you got social media, you got your mind, you got your friends, you got all these negative things around you. Clear that all out and get back to your true self, your true essence, and realize what you truly want to do. And how do you do that? As I always said, meditation. Realize the gem that you have in here. Everybody's born with it. But what's happened is that the world has crushed a lot of people's hopes and dreams. But you have to get to that point where you are accepting of your past, you love your past, and you can grow from it. If you cannot get to that point, you're never going to be happy. You're never going to be successful. You're never going to be able to grow from it. You have to be able to get to that point. And your success, your business, your opportunities, your money, your friends, your family, they're all waiting for you. You just have to make that first walk by yourself. They're all waiting for you. They're cheering for you, but you're in such a hole that you can't see it. But once you climb out of it, and once you see that your success, the money, the motivation, whatever you need is sitting there waiting for you, you got to get to that point. You got to get to that point where you see your success, you see your dream, you see your goal, you can manifest it, whatever. You got to be able to get to that point, but you got to get yourself out of the hole first mentally. You have to free yourself mentally first and tell yourself that you can do it. So I hope that helped. I hope that